All right. Very good. All right. Good. All right. Hello, everybody. Chase fan number 9 here. Welcome to another live stream. Today, the NASCAR Xfinity Series will race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the oval. It's the Pennzoil 250. This race will be 100 laps, 250 miles. Should be a good race today. I hope we can get this race in its entirety. Hope we don't have a rain-shortened race like last week. Connor Zillish is trying to go for 3 in a row today, so let's see he what he'll well let's see what tricks he'll have up his sleeve, or will he have a dominant race, or will he be the one to strike at the end? We'll see. Um, Kyle Larson was supposed to be in the booth for today's Xfinity race, but instead he's in the race itself. He's driving the number 17 car as always. He's starting 19th. His paint scheme is a really cool one. I know some people may not like the design, but it's his IndyCar paint scheme on an Xfinity car. Kind of odd. Wasn't expecting it, but it's cool in its own way. And you also got Carson Kvapil driving. Well, let's just say he's running his Darlington throwback in today's race. It's the Jamie McMurray throwback to his Bass Pro Shops car when Jamie McMurray won the Brickyard in 2010. Man, it's been 15 years ago. It's been 15 years since Jamie Mack won at the Brickyard. Goes to show you how time flies. Other drivers to look out for today: Sam Mayer, Nick Sanchez are on the front row. Sam Mayer starting first, Nick Sanchez second, Sheldon Creed third. Last time we were here, Riley Herbst, man, he put on a epic last lap pass on both. Well, I think he just did it on just Eric Almirola, because last year it was between Almirola and the Haas teammates of Herbst and Custer last year. So let's see what. Will we see something like this again today with different drivers? Who knows? But yeah, it is hot and humid there. Justin Allgaier also needs a good result today. Going back to David Starr is in this field. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I think Allgaier is the only former winner in this race. Hello, Shahir. Oh, damn. Seems like you can't catch a break with CW. Well, there's always the NASCAR leaderboard that's showing on the screen right now. All right. Pace car heads to pit road. Who? All right. Let's see who gets it done today. Hope we can have a good race and hope we can make it to the end. All right. Green flag and the Xfinity race at IMS is green. Yeah, last year in this race, I think Sam Mayer crashed out on the first lap because he was driving for Junior Motorsports back then. Well, today it's a whole different. Gonna be, well, it's gonna be a lot different. You're gonna see the draft come into play, and yeah, it's gonna be quite the race. Eric Almirola is in this race, obviously, in the 19. Whoa. Dang, Almirola put a block on Allgaier. Damn. First lap and dang, 19 put a narrow block on him. That was the 07 that came to pit road. That was Logan Bearden. Oh wow, that was a close call. Yep, he has wins at both Daytona Talladega. Oh, caution! Harrison Burton goes for a spin. Caution's out. Simple slide. There goes the 25. All right, top three remain unchanged. Yeah, turn two is like at Indianapolis is Calamity Corner. You know how many wrecks I've seen in turn two? Goodness. It's like drivers getting to the inside of one another and they're like there's nothing they can do. The car just goes around on them. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if you're using an old cable system that features channels like CW, but if it's an old, if it's like an older model or something, or if the wires aren't are the problem, then yeah, it's just best to get rid of the whole thing. So far, I checked the weather over there in Indianapolis, Shahir, and it looks like that the weather's holding up fine for now. So I think we have a good chance of getting the whole all 100 laps in today. I think we should be going green this time by or next time around. Yeah, tomorrow, as far as getting tomorrow's racing is concerned, it's questionable right now. So we'll see. Yeah, when it comes to the stage end, we're gonna have to see if like drivers will play strategy so that way they can like so when the stage caution comes out they can like flip the stages and all that, and then we'll end up with drivers we normally don't see up in the top 10 run up there. So let's see how this goes. But, but I'm more intrigued to see how the ending goes. And mom, Matt DiBenedetto's got the Savannah Bananas camera. My favorite paint schemes, by the way, from today's race are Carson Kvapil's Jamie McMurray throwback, Kyle Larson's HendrickCars.com car, and my third, but the one that tops them all is Matt DiBenedetto's Savannah Banana car. Hello, Mooney Gameplays. Welcome to the live stream. All right, 6 laps are going to be complete when they get to the line. All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Slightly stacked up there. It's Austin Hill. Also, keep an eye on the super speedway. The driver, yeah, Indianapolis is technically a super speedway, so keep an eye out for drivers like Austin Hill and Ryan Sieg to come to the front. And Jeb Burton too. Are you gonna play NASCAR Heat 5 from Xfinity from Indianapolis? All right then. I'll do my best to keep you updated with the race to the best of my ability. Sieg is 14th right now.
You need some water from the fridge, Carmen? And then we have a bottle of water.
Yeah, someone left them a blue like your great call back.
Oh. Just put this in the table and come on water. So this is like my campaign. Oh, oh, Jesus.
The shit on plastic there. Yeah, Chase Elliott's gonna have his ground to make. Well, he's gonna have his work cut out tomorrow. Sam Mayer's gotten away, and Sheldon Creed's cleared for second. Is just going to go for second. Well, Sam Mayer is leading. Connor Zilish is second. Eric Almirola is third. It's been Harrison Burton had a spin on lap three, but it's been relatively calm since for about now. Kyle Larson's eighth. Where's Harrison Burton? He is. Oh, he's 24th right now. Eric Almirola going for Eric Almirola up to second now. Allgaier going to third. I see you're up to 13 from your custom car. All guy are going to second. They're catching Mayer, yes, but they're still a little ways back. All right, two to go in stage one. Yeah, Sanchez is falling way back. There, I have to get past for 12. I mean 11. Sorry, 12 to 18. Right, final lap, stage one. Oh wow, they definitely caught Sam Mayer. Wow, I didn't think all guy in the 19 were gonna catch it, but they did. Come to the line. It looks like Sam Mayer's gonna hold on for the stage win. Allgaier second, Almirola third, Brandon Jones, Connor Zillow, Sheldon Creed, Jesse Love, Kyle Larson, Taylor Gray, and Carson Coapel, the top 10.
decide this race on a cycle of stops. First opportunity coming into stage one. Let's go to Progressive Pit Road. Here's Dylan.
Sam Mayer, the winner of this stage, will be the first one to reach his marks at the top of the screen. Pretty happy with the race car throughout the course of that run, but as we said, it built tight. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment. Richie Jason Trincheri expects to maybe be in a little bit of traffic here at the start of stage two, so they didn't want to over-adjust it. Weren't exactly sure what the balance was going to be.
Even actually there in the middle of your screen said too tight and there's the quarter on throttle said and from the beginning of the run but not in the end. They're looking for a smooth stop here after slow stops putting in time takes one adjustment and the look now that they're on the line. If you like this one, it's looking at right there. The air pressure even meets the front end and cut just a little bit more.
Look at this. Alan Walden gonna win the race off Progressive Pit Road. Allgaier second, Simmons third. And Sam Mayer falls 3 positions to fourth. Larson plus 2 to 6. Restart stage 2 coming next on CW.
When my doctor gave me breast treatment for my COPD, I noticed things changed. Breast gave better breathing strength within 5 minutes. It also reduced breakups.
Breastfeed won't replace a breast inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take breastfeed over prescribed. Breastfeed may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems hearing aid, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about breast treatment.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. But ever since I started taking Taurus, and it's been insane.
Hey, no punching me on!
If you feel like you're on the wrong road with your planning system, Pennzoil can help you push toward routine better luck. Personalized guidance to improve your planning and savings, tax and pay more, so you can find your way time. Pennzoil Pennzoil you can count on. Causes curve that parallel system to some of your jobs.
I got nobody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. There's hope. There's
The weather's 2 hours out. Alrighty then.
Actually, wish to do for millions of others this summer as take on the Texas Tailgaters tomorrow, live only on the CW. A big reminder, tonight's Powerball jackpot is over $350 million right now.
There's a flex alert, and Team California is playing it cool. Quite cool before towards the end of the season. But can they turn it up with the full effect? They're going crazy. Another big win for Team California. The power is ours.
Okay, I love it. Me too. It's easy. And that sales guy was pretty cute.
Still here, but so glad you like the call.
We'll take it.
The Roseville Auto Mall is Northern California's ultimate destination when looking for your next vehicle. Find the largest selection with 20 top brands. And right now, save big on the perfect vehicle for your summer fun during our summertime savings events at the Roseville Auto Mall. Driven to be the best.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. Here at Xfinity, we want to do our part to keep one thing the same. With a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same.
CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Blue Chew, helping you shake and bake all night long.
Getting all set up for stage 2. NASCAR Xfinity Series, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Parker Glitter and Jamie McMurray. I'm Adam Alexander. And as we go for stage 2, let's fast break. The bad guys are taking over the pit road to remind us They're back, and the baddest combination stars don't miss the bad guys, too. In theaters, August 1st.
Hey, look, that's funny. They're not something that Hey, Tom on pit road. Yeah, Kim said it's a beautiful day, and I was like, well, she's standing in a different area than I was on pit road this time.
I'll tell you this stuff, watching you guys move around the pit lane and down gasoline alley, it just screams history anywhere you are at this place.
It's a really magical place. You look at what team just picked. No, no, okay. What's happening here? I think he was short Justin for a block came early. Right in this area, Justin. Yeah, just go back there. Yeah, such a special place.
All right, let's go to Carla.
Yeah, and of course, you know, you see the pagoda here in Indianapolis, and you know that you're here in Indy. This place has been around since the early 1900s. There's been many different versions, though, each time rebuilt a little bit bigger and better. This place also got its name because it resembled so much of the Japanese pagoda. They're kind of a favorite building in their culture, and they think you guys are what this place means to the racing world. In all actuality, this is a racing control tower used for scoring. Again, a great vantage point for officials to call this race. And you know, Adam, yesterday during practice, I forgot to mention it also held the company for people.
You better have the right pass if you're going to come to the pagoda.
You absolutely do. And the right floor letter and everything on that pass.
Let's go to a follow-up on Sam Bayer. Lost some positions on the pit lane.
Yeah, if you watch the record tire, you're going to see when they put it back on, the changer must have missed his pattern up just a little bit. He waited just another second, cost Bayer a couple of spots, but Parker so much better than having to have this dreaded, like, never have down pit room. And then this guy, he's got Coach Steiner there. What are you guys doing to me? I bet that hurt. But you know, definitely. And I bet he's thrilled to put it on TV as well. Also, back to the pit stop just for HMT in general. Sheldon Creed had a slow lap here. He lost a bunch of positions. He left for about 13 now on Tuesday.
Larson outside row 3 came off midway 6th. Also need to give a pop to Jokic Racing. Their last couple of weeks have done a really nice job. All four of their cars in the top 10 last week in Dover, 3 in the top 10 a couple of weeks ago in Sonoma, performing well today. Almirola has the lead. Taylor Gray inside the top 10, so is fellow rookie William Sawalich. And we talk points. Early spin for Harrison Burton. We update where they're running. He and Jed now separated by 1 point. This is going to be an unbelievable battle down the stretch of the regular season.
And I would assume the text from Harrison to Jen would have been, I spun out and still got by. Yeah, something to keep in mind right here is we talked about Sam Mayer, who won that stage, moved back a little bit. We referenced car being high downforce, low downforce.
Hey, here we go.
Handles here in traffic. Can he get back to the lead? Or are those two guys that were catching him, Justin and Eric Almirola, going to be able to stay up front?
The A's out front. Almirola and Allgaier restarting to begin stage 2, 19 in control.
Yeah, time to start stage number 2. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Sanchez in the wall. Man, he hit that wall hard. If he's dropping back.
And we're still not sure who's going to be the race leader. Allgaier outside lane. Because they put it out there, wants to tell everybody that's me.
Nobody's got a lot. His teammates going to be behind me right here. We'll see if he can go to 7. If he can get 3 more tires to go to 19, he's going to have a decision to make. Can Allgaier take it to 7? Scoot with his teammate. Can he
I
push
think the
him back?
48's going to pit. Yep, he's coming in.
That could have worked out great for Allgaier and terrible for Gunnar Stokes, but he was able to clear him quickly. What a great
is control of the race. Mayor's not back to 8th. Watch what happens. Eckes and Sanchez off the turn.
And it looks like Sanchez maybe pinched Eckes just a little bit right there. It's so close. Eckes gets a little bit loose, slides up in the bend of 48. That was pretty much contact he had.
He started 9. Nick Sanchez. Jesse Love's been quiet in this race today. 6 right now. Top 5.
Now he's gonna have to be committed to the one car. You see this getting interesting right here between 3 and 4. You see Team Thompson giving a little boost to Green.
And as you look at Steve Galletti, it's goodness gracious.
And a great example of the decision maker who has to be down the fairway there. Sheldon that just pushed the 41. If Nick Sanchez gets lost, he's got more issues here by the time he goes down.
Jim, what's up?
So he didn't tell him it was the 16 car, so we'll see how he nets out and if these two cars find themselves near each other. Both from the local campus later on in the race.
You know, Kim, you talked prior to going green today, the 3 top 5s in a row to win at Atlanta for Sanchez. The steering issues last week didn't affect the finish they deserved in Dover. Owner Scott will shut us one here 3 times in the Indy 500. He really had this one circled, qualified up front with problems for rookie Nick Sanchez early in this race. So all it's another rookie trying to get Jesse Love, and here comes Wobble outside.
And one car making a move on the outside.
Looked like Jesse Love was side drafted. Anything that Savage, the one massive run. That looked good. That one car on the outside. All those awesome moves I've seen in this package here. We implement those passes around the outside. You got to put that in the notebook the years later. I think everyone else has felt like you get those passes done to the inside. The way he's making those is awesome. And the one car's made some good adjustments on this first round pit stops. I know that his teammates were referencing being tight on exit. Don't know the issues Carson had. The changes they made. He's moving forward now where he was bleeding back a little bit before that.
And this comes at a good time for Walker because they were disappointed in how things went last week at Dover. So many high hopes for them, and unfortunately they didn't get the payoff. It's a monster mile. They look good here today. How about this moment? When you're driving your tail off, you get the lead, your teammate helps you, you say thank you very much. Now, not everybody's playing freely here at Indianapolis. Sammy Smith said, I'll see you. No more of that. Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itchy irritation, wiping clean. What you really didn't realize is that weather cleans better. See how wet Dude Wipes completely clears while dry TV smears? Ditch the itch and switch to Wet Extra Large Dude Wipes for the best clean, hands down.
What are you doing up there?
I'm just posting the number of visitors to the Homes.com network this month. It's become the go-to home shopping site.
Got another 14,000.
What?
Gotta go back up. No, 17,891.
Just hand me some commas and zeros.
+7.
What?
That's sweet. 25,000 more. Any reason why you didn't just go with over 100 million or even a billion visits a year?
Homes.com, the place to find a place. Mando, dealer engineer network. Mando doesn't cover up distinguished fragrance. It attacks odor-causing bacteria. Not the bacteria, not the odor. So if you're looking for a deodorant that keeps you fresh all day long, try Mando, the right tool for the job.
At Ace, however you grill, you've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect. Ace, the place to go. Hardware.
Gotta be with the trouble you ride, right? So safe and protected out there.
That's why I never leave home without photo of the little ones.
Bracelet for my husband. Lucky rabbit stuff.
Lucky rabbit named Scoop. It's Swedish. That's a whole rabbit. Named Scoop.
Well, there's really no need for a Lucky Charm when you ride.
Now when America's #1 motorcycle insurance got your back. We're just going to ignore the fact that Carl has a rabbit named Scoot.
Raise your teeth with Blue Chew. Speak with a licensed medical provider at BlueChew.com to find out if Blue Chew is right for you.
I was known for showing up and showing out, but psoriasis shut me down. Until I got clear skin with Pennzoil, I can't wait to say I'm back.
Only Pennzoil targets and blocks IL-17A plus after calm inflammation. Pennzoil can deliver transformative relief. Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose.
48's back in. So yeah, no bad news if you're a Nick Sanchez fan. Yeah, he hit the wall. He hit the wall hard off a few laps ago, and yeah, he's made repeated trips down pit road.
Also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
If you feel held back by the weight of financial decisions, we can give you the tools to help you break free. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Welcome to the Proving Ground. Welcome to fist pumping, cylinder thumping, metal crushing. It's all or nothing for 26 weeks of the year. Welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, only on the CW.
Today it's all about the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tomorrow, the Cup cars take center stage, 29th running of the Brickyard 400. Starts with NASCAR Nation on TNT. One block Eastern Country. Closed captioning for this race brought to you by Tableau TV. They watch forever. Talk about the Brickyard 400 tomorrow. Dale Earnhardt Jr. going to be a part of the broadcast team there. And he's hoping to celebrate here today. JRM going for win number 100 in the organization's history. Look good right now, running 1-2 out front with Allgaier leading Zillage.
He made me feel so good at dinner last night when he was like, hey, if we win this tomorrow and it's 100 win, he's like, I'd like for you to come to Victory Lane. And it meant the world to me because getting to drive for him back in 2010 and being able to win a race, especially when JRM was young, both he and Kelly, it was really special for him to say that. And I hope I get to go down there and celebrate them today. It'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be the fourth organization to hit the century mark. Second to do it this year. You see, bottom of the screen, RCR got it done earlier this season when Austin Dillon won that thriller in Martinsville. They hit 100.
And I told him, if not, we'll do it in Iowa next week, right? We'll all get together in Iowa and then do it there. It's not in Indy.
I think it's such a testament to the dedication of the series from JRM. Constantly on the racetrack year after year. Just a huge shout out to Dale and Kelly Earnhardt who support this series, right? So many drivers on platform to go on the next level or to have a career in the Xfinity Series like just Allgaier.
On board Matt DiBenedetto, the Savannah Bananas on board cam with a banana can.
It is warming up.
I want to know where that place is. If it's low.
I can tell you that down by his feet, it's way hotter. And I like that we put it up high. I mean, it's obviously would register a lot hotter than low, but that's the coolest part of the car right there. When you get the suit on, and we heard Allgaier talk about earlier, if his cool suit was working or if it wasn't. When you sit in these cars for 2-3 hours at a time, it's mentally draining on your body. Obviously, you get dehydrated, but the focus when it's that hot, it's like a hard marker. It's a challenge.
And I've got some info for you. The actual sensors down near the back.
Got back. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Got 12 laps to go in stage 2. 13 right now.
Today, we only have 5 races remaining in the regular season. And, we filled up 7 of the 12 positions in the playoffs. But you look here at the Cup, and 8 points separate Jed Burton and Harrison Burton. And on track, they're 17th and 18th. It's just remarkable how they find each other every year.
And so we talked about this in the pre-race show, like, who's going to come out on top? And my answer to that is who has the least amount of troubles? Like, who doesn't make the mistakes? We thought we saw a mistake from Harrison Burton earlier on. As you see right there, nose to tail. Oh, it's just a trouble now. That was like another inch-ish.
Yeah, 16 or something right front down, maybe.
Yeah, right
16's got damage.
Yeah, they contacted the 40. Oh, yeah. Chance in turn 2 on the restart. Dylan, you got more?
Yeah, well, so you mentioned it. The right front splitter was kind of knocked askew, I think, from some of that contact earlier, and then it just it sounded like cut the right front down. So they're going to come down here and just change right sides and try to minimize time loss as much as they can.
It doesn't look like there's that much damage. I got to think something else is caught out. Small rubber, it got a cut there, and eventually over time that just ends up blowing the tire there. But I mean, not surprising for the 16-year the way they're gone. Dylan's not surprising. Yeah, look at Larson. Drives for Amarola for third. He started 19. And he has really done a nice job of just taking it as it comes, not over pushing the car. He just continues to put himself in it. It hasn't been spectacular, right? Like I feel like typically when we think about Kyle Larson, we think about right against the wall. Something spectacular happening during the race, but you mentioned it. He's just picking them off one at a time. That pick 3 did an exceptional job. He did a nice job getting on pit road. And you got to think if you're Connor Zilic or Justin Allgaier, you look in the mirror and you see the 17. You knew that he was going to get there at some point, but you better start working on your car because his lap times are really good, and he's going to be there at the end of this. You see HendrickCars.com. You're being series right now. Now, what's it doing? That's an intimidating sight. Top 5 looks a little different. You know, Allgaier's up there with Zilic.
10 to go.
Taylor Gray, the rookie, is in 5th. 10 to go, stage 2.
TrueWorks high-performance workwear keeps you cool and dry when the heat is on. So ditch the heavy denim and get light, stretchy, technical gear that's as capable as you are. TrueWork, no sweat.
My oldest daughter,
All right, we're officially halfway through this race.
open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, "Go to saving a lot of money. Saving that extra $200 to $300 a month. You do the math. The money we're able to save using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She didn't get caught into that little same thing. So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets."
Due to Toyota Gazoo Racing, there are a lot of unofficial rules. Rules like only pass cars on the left. Don't drive on the grass. When you win, be humble. And what they said, rules are racing broken. You win.
I knew that something was different. I knew it. I called it. It's Bluetooth. Bluetooth. Guys, have you heard about Bluetooth? It was one small little blue chewable tablet delivered directly to your door whenever you need them. The Holy Grail. I promise you will not regret it. Stronger, and lasting longer. So, ladies, let your man out, and you're welcome in advance.
You can get this fixed now and pay later. You can get this fixed now and pay later. And this. Get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com.
Safe Life Repair, Safe Life Replace. Sarah Benzino. Brandon Foley. Podolsky Auto Body, LLC. Woo! What'd she call her?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins' name rings.
Yeah, like stadiums did. Kids are so expensive these days.
All right, lead change. Connor Zilish is up front now.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Okay, guys, instead of getting WeatherTech, I saved a few bucks and got some cheap foreign-made formats. But they really stink. So put these on.
What are we doing? Well, I'm thirsty. Don't settle for cheap, stinky formats. At WeatherTech, we make our floor liners and cargo liners here in America out of pure, non-toxic American material. Dad, next time get WeatherTech. They don't stink. Oh, find out everything we have at WT.com. Ooh, savory, juicy, and hold up. It's got Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. Nice. Crispy, zesty, crunchy perfection. Hidden Valley Ranch, always curious about flavor.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware. Their All-American Club combo, extra jalapeno cuban hot.
For just $1 more, you can make it a Happy Gilmore meal and get a collectible cup.
Gilmore with his own meal deal. Hey, shooter, I love your cup. Actually, make a Happy Gilmore meal. Shoot up. CW Sports back live, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Aerial coverage today brought to you by the Lucas Oil Helicopter. We have a new leader. You saw it side by side. Connor Sillish out front.
Yeah, these two cars very evenly matched. You know, Zillage was able to pass it, but as you can see how close the 7 can stay in. And honestly, I think it's almost an advantage for Justin to be behind him because he can try to time his run out now. You see Zillage right here. Getting that little bit of a run, yeah, side draft gets him stalled out into the race. That pass doesn't happen. Justin pulls down, and you're in the grass. Yeah, you're gonna make a block, but by him being in front, as you see on the lower right, it's kind of adjusting that idea of being like, well, what do I need at the end of this race? If this is the position I'm in, what it did do was allow that blue and white Chevy of Kyle Larson to get far closer where they got side by side. They lost about 6 tenths to get.
Larson's up to third.
Back. He lowered that to a second and a half, and now it's under a second back. They get side by side again. He'll be right there. You can choose Jaws. There it is. I was waiting for someone to say it.
Hey, how about the fact that Zillage is now led in 10 consecutive races? Let's get 88 team radio, followed by the 7 of Allgaier.
That's the 74 Dawson Cram. Something wrong. Also, another thing, this is the first NASCAR Xfinity race without our motorsports in the field. I think because of the fact that we no longer have the 5 car in the fold, that means that this means that the 74 can have a better advantage. Will have a better advantage on making the field now. It won't help too much because I know there's going to be more entries down the line, but that as the season goes on, we're gonna have like more than 38 entries enter the race, so that will. So the 74 for now will have an advantage on making the field without having to worry about making it in. As you can see, the leaders are in lap traffic. We've got around the 35 and 53, I think. Coming up on Christian Eckes as they get 3 laps to go.
Good position right here is going to be pitched up a little bit into the corner. This is not held up at all.
I think about David Strong dropping the 35 team car. Jimmy Gates was hitting 53 as well a lap down. Yeah, you know,
and it doesn't look like Larson is keeping a little bit of a draft here. The lap traffic is almost worked into Connor and Justin's favor right here. Really off the cars.
I mean, just not a good timing.
Yeah, I mean, just the timing.
Also, Junior Motorsports is on the cusp of their 100th win as a team. If everything plays out, then if everything plays out, then hey, the 100th win will be right there. On the bright side, at least we're gonna make it to stage 2, and this race will be official.
How long do you work together? How long do you choose to push your teammate and then eventually try to make a move if you want to take the lead? Yeah, the post something for turn 2 right now. Yeah, and that last lap, both Zillage and Allgaier are really quick. I mean, they picked up the pace a lot right there, down to 56.50. Larson about 2 tenths slower actually that lap. So whatever they have done right here, Connor adjusting his car, the boost that he's getting from the 7 has picked up their lap time. Especially getting the track is next, yeah. Could be getting a draft off those cars in front of them again. That's helping out to look how tight though. The 7 is high as he's going to go for the lead. I was thinking he probably wants to maybe get up there.
Final lap, stage 2.
Final lap, stage 2.
Yeah, we've had stressful days in our lives. I've been there before. Don't worry, you're not alone.
The 88 and the 7. And they're going to get too wide right here. Connor's going to have a decision to make. That's good. They got single file again. I think that helps him. Zillage right here with the 7 car. Being able to get a run. He's maybe going to get a little draft from
53 Joey.
Justin packed a bunch of air on that left rear of the 88 the last time through here. Does he do it again? See if he pulls the headlight out? No.
Here we go. Here we go. Up, Allgaier looking to the inside. Wow, here they come side by side to the line, and Allgaier with the last lap pass on Connor Zillish's teammate to win stage number 2.
Was actually going to help Zillage being in that outside lane, but the side draft bogged him down so much.
Allgaier, Zillish, Kyle Larson, Almirola, Taylor Gray, Brandon Jones, Sam Mayer, Carson Quapple, Jesse Love, William Swalich are your top 10. Oh yeah, Catherine Legg's in this field too. She's in the 32.
7 races ago when he pulled into victory lane. That's not hard. It is indeed.
All right, stage 2 was pretty clean. Time for the final stage.
I don't want to go 2 laps down. And the teammates behind it get the winner down the front straightaway. All guys are able to get it done. Yeah. Thank you very much. Stage 2 is done, and it looks like we've got a hijack on our hands. Courtesy of Mr. Safe. The bad guys may claim to be good, but old habits are hard to break. Don't miss the bad guys too. In theaters, August 1st.
Work versus fun. Know the difference.
My seminars are a great way to connect with young homeowners trying to meet with their parents.
Breaking down cardboard is something you have to do, not something you get to do. Lawn care is not a hobby. I'm not trying to hurt you. Just trying to be honest with you. Watching a neighbor get his true move is not a weekend play. Hey, let's give it up for that guy.
Because you can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect you from another struggle with us.
You're watching TV, not supervising it. Sit down, relax.
Oh, I can ignore that. Just a reminder to get life insurance, but I can do it later. We just got our life insurance with Ethos. You could get $1 million in coverage, and it only takes about 10 minutes. That's not bad, actually.
Check your price today at ethos.com. Travel. It's gone from being an adventure to a checklist. But the world is still full of wonder. You just need a better way to find it. Introducing Airbnb experiences. NASCAR ramen to the full-fledged chef. Dive into underground shafts with reality-based systems. Or see Notre Dame with her. She looks like it, by the way. Don't just see it, please. Experience it. Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose Sparks. They contain sildenafil and tadalafil, but the sparks dissolve under the tongue. Dissolvables work faster than extra pills. See if sparks are right for you at rove.co/sparks. People always said I could learn Peru, but psoriasis, it's not my spark. Until I got clear skin with Pennzoil, I can't wait to say I'm back.
Only Pennzoil targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Pennzoil can deliver transformative relief.
Most people got 100% clear skin. Some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and lower ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Give yourself a chance to say I'm back.
Ask your dermatologist about Pennzoil. Also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
Saw you were scoping out my tires the other day.
I need some new ones. I was going to ask you what those were.
Good eye. Those are Arturo tires. They really grip on the street and the track. Keep talk, by the way. Stylish all-season tires from a company with off-road racing heritage. Arturo puts performance within reach.
What are you doing up there?
Oh, I'm just posting the number of visitors to the Homes.com network this month. It's become the go-to home shopping site.
Got another 14,000.
What?
Gotta go back up. Oh, 17,891.
Just hand me some commas and zeros.
+7.
What?
Well, that's sweet. 25,000 more. $500 million to the deer.
Homes.com, the place to find a place.
Something new to the middle of our year. We're trying to add a little bit of spice.
CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by GoodRx. For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, check GoodRx. Toyota, let's go places. And by Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express card. How about that finish? Ending stage 2. All guys just in front of Connor Zillers. Larson out the roll of Gray. The top 5. Good stage points there for Taylor Gray. I hope the finish looks just like it. Yeah, that was fun to watch. That was awesome. That's a side drafting masterclass by just an all guy right there. I'd say if it's the last lap, we'll have more smoke. Yeah.
Pits will be open this time by.
3 rookies finishing top 10. Maybe 4 rookies finishing top 10 in stage 2. Progressive Pit Road is open and it's about to get really busy.
Crucial stops here should be the final one for the day. Taylor Gray, very first pit stop off of turn number 4. His car just built about a number and a quarter too tight, so not super tight, just a little bit. Gonna make a small air pressure adjustment. 4 tires in fuel for him. Kyle Larson is going top of the screen. Another one who's battling a tight condition today. We'll take a bigger swing in. Just need to see what the racetrack and sticker tires are going to be. Change the adjustment 4 tires again.
You look in the middle of your screen, said, sorry about that, I just got so tight that I saw you on free, but I don't have to we're going to adjust it right front like that. They won't take a bigger adjustment on this. It is a generator problem. Nothing better.
She's tending to the clothes in the washer.
Race up pit road. And it's going to be Justin Allgaier who takes it off the progressive pit lane. Larson second, +3 for Jones, +3 for Mayer. And look at Connor Zillage, -3. And that is really big because everybody's talking about the radar. Up this way. And the restart when we come back could be what decides this one in Indy. Stick around.
You can get this fixed now and pay later. You can get this fixed now and pay later. Get this. Get it fixed now and pay later with 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com.
Safe home repair, safe lucky place. Change is always happening. It's part of life. Here at Xfinity, we want to do our part to keep one thing the same, with a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi, with our best equipment included, for a price that stays exactly the same.
For pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here, Salon Pass patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salon Pass. It's good medicine. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. But ever since I started taking Blue Shield, the tourism has been insane.
Hey, no touching the odds!
Get your first month free at BlueChew.com.
I already folded the briefs, used up the mattress socks and put them away nicely.
Coleslaw? Last year my son hated hoodies and now he's into them.
That's not just a hoodie. That's his new personality for the school year. He's a hoodie guy now.
What's that for hoodie guy?
Cologne guy.
Cologne? You don't want to be cologne guy too soon.
My biggest frustration with other deodorants is that they don't hold up, especially to a hard physical job. Over the course of the day, they don't
Yes,
hold up.
Mom.
Easy pressing all day long. I wanted something that works, and Mando works.
So, yeah, this is the final stage.
I know I'm not doing
What's your secret?
Okay.
But also, I totally upgraded with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer. Like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam spot in my pocket. Gemini, what eye makeup goes with this lipstick? I'd suggest a classic cat. Wow. Setting the bar high for daycare pickup.
Mario was there in the farmer's market.
Get in on this.
Nell's mother,
True Works high performance workwear keeps you cool and dry.
she's in there.
So ditch the heavy
Where's she at now? Where's she doing now?
technical gear that's extremely
What?
useful.
Where's she at now?
She lives in Modesto.
Does
You
she
know,
drive?
the
Does she drive?
of the friends of Fernando and Larry passed away already.
Does she drive?
Ah,
Does she drive?
no, it's the road with people.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they actually flying it?
Yeah.
To the finish line without being caught.
Oh my god.
You know, the one where we went to buy this thing,
By what
one
thing?
table at that hour, so that if you are buying already, they are all packing. Everything $1.
Good mom.
Yeah, because it is still here, it's or on the farmer's market here, the okra, something almost $4 a pound. And then eggplant, almost $2, more than $2 sometimes in this market. And there it is $15. What amazing is people like the Korea live, nothing.
Well, do they have any or did they sell out?
We bought already. There
They
is one
sold
on
out.
Huh?
They sold out.
Yeah, sold out. There was one, those on the side there, all those things, they're all from Christmas. No, they're not selling. Maybe they didn't lower the price. For people, they're not selling. They didn't lower the price. And the one in the corner has a lot of things to sell. Yeah, the one I'm talking about the farm and Jepson and Alpine. They live right here and well, this is close to Queen now. There is the farm there and the corner that Lodi Harney Lane before. That is not there with them anymore. So she is now on dialysis.
Whether in the area, what it's going to do here in the final stage.
Here's Sam Mayer Radio, drop 41.
Anyway, this told me, oh, we didn't pay you. Yeah, my Christian come there and they give me like an give me one squash. You got this one for $1.
Man, there's a whole lot to think about here.
And they were my suit.
Just go. Hey, coming up with updates. Eric
I don't know why.
13th on the cycle of stops. Jesse up 9 to 17. Leland Honeywood goes
I could have bought it, but the coyote leaves. It's good to cook if you know how to cook it.
Since they've been right for a while, so it might have a chance
You can buy that before when you make that you want cook at home.
All right. Final stage. Here we go.
Just fry some fish and put something like that.
See both of those cars on that front row.
Let's get it tomatoes.
Jones looking to the inside.
The over that one is this guy said, what is it better to eat? He said, then the other way around the theory.
Oh, here we go. There goes the crash. One car. Rex Hawk.
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, it's the 70 car.
This was in my uncle on that dryer. I didn't dry these things that night. So that's the only thing I was, that I wanted to use.
It's the fuck.
So that's my
The 70 got into the
compartment,
wine.
and I don't want to use my hand to wash it.
It looks like Larson's the leader.
As a director, confidence was always my strong suit. But psoriasis stripped it away until I got clearer skin. With Pennzoil, I can't wait to say I'm back.
Pennzoil's targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to color inflammation. Pennzoil's can deliver transformative relief.
Those people got 100% clear skin well after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and low ability to fight liver problems and inflammatory bowel disease can occur. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fever and chills, muscle aches, or cough occur before you try to see your pharmacy. With worse
What?
side effects
And
like
this is what the
To say I'm back.
ask your dermatologist about Pennzoil. Also approved for psoriatic arthritis and itching. When you start a business, it can be your time. But
you
with
go watch your mom, go just then you will.
reaching your financial goals can feel impossible. Credit card application personalizing finances or future planning. Savings and taxes pay more, so you can find your way to money. Into a credit card, chronically account. From local shops and affordable pay to national garages and portable delivery. Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service are here to keep your business moving at full speed.
What are you doing up there?
second place.
The bad guys are no strangers to a swing getaway. And here it is, Kyle Larson. Restart. Final stage, Indianapolis comes from the outside line of 17. Yeah, I think Brandon Jones was actually pulling down some blocks still, and she looked like she was in for a little bit. All that was the one big loss of that. He's lost control of the race now. Puts Larson on the front row. Yeah, there's an opportunity. You wouldn't have done that taking to get the lead without taking momentum, just working at the helm. The outside cars were having kind of an aerial attack to the inside guy. Check out more clean giveaways, close calls, and non-stop action. The bad guys too. Either off the turf, get your tickets now. Get ready for the cheese. Oh, we're gonna have a walk. Right now. So there you go. We'll delay the lap before it. Such a big track that similar to like a Daytona or Talladega. It rained in one end and not at the other. You can tell, look at that. That look it really all the teams are putting up the cover down. Just look at this shot. I mean, that shot showed, right? It's like, man, it's beautiful there in Indianapolis. And as you said, Jamie, it's a big place. And it's rain.
They're charging the battery for the cameras. Oh, they this one here?
Yes, the one at the above the front door. That's what we were doing.
I don't want it to happen.
We got to see the second replay, but when you see the 88 on the inside of the 20 was just reacting to that because he lets the 88 get big on him. He's in a bad position. So I believe the 20's intention was to try to pass this right here. I mean, ideally what you want to do is push Justin by the 17 and then go and make a pass into turn 3. You could. But I think it was a little bit of a defensive move on Brandon Jones' part, just trying to keep on Connor's on the right hand because he had that pit stop and he's trying to make all that other speed he can. He was going to do it.
What?
So next time I'm in the car, you can put it up.
After his comments in Bristol when he dominated the Xfinity Series race, if you remember, he spoke about how when he runs these Xfinity Series races, he wants to dominate. He wants to listen to the rest of the Xfinity field. So the next race he ran was for the 88 team. And he told Marty Lindley that for cheap, well, I guess I better put my money where my mouth is. So every time Kyle is in one of these Xfinity Series races, he knows that he's kind of made his bet with his prediction of how hard he wants to run these cars and what he wants to do to the rest of the field. So while today was not a dominating performance, it did take a team effort. And you saw Adam Walter
What's in the garage? You never got
he
cars.
kind of echoed the same sentiment. He said, when we run these races with somebody like Kyle in our car, we're not here to just run around. We are here to win. We are here to dominate. It took the big crew getting a good pit stop under their belt to get Kyle out of this field. And whether they agree or not, it certainly has been another strong showing from the 17 team today, Carla.
No, he used to get rid of junk. Is there ice? Did you put ice in there? That's what. You could add ice.
And let me tell you guys, there is for me, I spent my whole life trying to make my parents proud of me. And then you have kids, and then transition to automatically to try to make the kids proud of you. And so that's, I still have that photo, and that's so cool to see his kids get to relate with him and be able to kind of share as a family. So that's awesome. I want to go back to Kyle Larson for a second. You know, we talked about this program for Ender Motorsports coming over and running in the Xfinity Series. And anytime they put a tough drive behind them,
Raise on that Costco picture.
and on multiple occasions,
don't go toward the end of the day because they don't have time to stock up things.
And Corey last night was running in a truck series that had a tremendous showing in Indianapolis Raceway Park. Finished second to Lane Racing. Congratulations to Lane on getting the win. But Corey really showed what he was capable of racing in that event with Corey Hunt. And Corey Day will be back
Well,
on
go.
17 next weekend at Iowa. So their development program getting some good reps for Corey Day, and he had a really, really good showing last night. And Adam Wall told me the crew chief, we're really excited to get him back next week. Corey development has been really quick. You know, that thing anytime you want his hard. I love this program because of how much Rick Hendrick is involved in all.
One of my followers said that NASCAR races should not be starting this late in the afternoon, especially when they know that rain's in the area.
Help pick the races, which drivers to be in those races. He's seriously involved in it, and that's really cool just to know how much.
I don't know why it's so hard for them to schedule a race up.
Because it's a lot of schedules, a lot of Cameron, you don't just change the time, okay? There's so many things scheduled around that. A lot of things that are on schedule. If you change one thing, it affects many things, okay? So that means they have to start the broadcast earlier. That will affect other programs, okay? That means they'd have to start the show an hour earlier. Many people have scheduled their DVRs. Many people have scheduled things based on that date and time, Cameron. So they can't just move it back, okay, Cameron?
Yes, Mom.
I mean, if they had a shortened pre-race show, maybe if they saw it months ahead of time, they would schedule it earlier, Cameron.
Yes.
Okay? That's why they don't just move, well, they move one race ahead of time, but last minute, they can't just do that, you know what I'm saying? That's my guess, okay, Cameron? Okay, Cameron?
Yes.
So there's so many things that are tied with scheduling, okay? Logistics, traffic, food, deliveries, all these things would be affected. You know what I'm saying? The televising of this, okay? Then it affects the scheduling as people leave, flights, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many things tied around it.
Yeah, and also they have to keep.
Planning involved.
Yes.
To make this event go.
And also it's also because of the fact that the Indianapolis Motor Speedway does not have lights. That's another reason. I think that's another reason why a lot of people are frustrated with NAS. Well, they better change it at some point in the future.
Well, what did they do in the past? People need to look back at what they did in the past. Okay. Did they? It's not that simple. Let's start the race earlier. I mean, I think they did that not too long ago in a race.
Like how maybe that one motorsports dude, David Land, I guess he is right. Starting the Daytona 500 at noon Eastern time would always be the key.
For next time?
Or in the future, or well, that's how it used to be.
However you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place.
No, they're still under caution.
That sounds pretty perfect.
I think they're coming to the chief.
That's why I cut my car in half. This year.
Yeah, because a lot of people. Yeah, the reason why I say what I say is because a lot of people out there that I'm reading on Twitter, a lot of people have been complaining about the start times, especially when it's weather and it's a track that doesn't have lights and all that. Yeah, Dover, Indianapolis, New Hampshire, none of them have lights.
Why don't they Google it? Go to ChatGPT, go to AI and figure it out. Ask that question. Why can't they move the time back last minute when there's rain. Google it.
I'm starting to think we got a chance here now. We see the radar. It's our radar. It's not good. I'm telling you right now. It's terrible.
Well, gee, David, your president
It's not all the
had
great
people
rain.
doing the
Some
weather
some of that is just a
and
false
AOAA and the weather service had better forecasting.
We're getting ready for a restart. All guys outside of Larson.
Also, on top of that, Laguna Seca had a little bit of a weather delay too today. Again, because Monterey is by the ocean, obviously, it's no surprise that in the morning there's that low fog. So yeah, they had to hold practice, and on top of that, the medical helicopter couldn't land. I'm like,
They couldn't get in, right?
right.
The
I'm like,
fog.
I'm not sure what they're doing up in the air, but they should always be grounded unless.
That's what they don't put away all those things named down. One level, one level, one level. De that one, the camote. Let's try to put something there after the nutritional line. Three, 4, 5. Then we give it that already. The camote in one. And then I should
All right, here we go. Back to green.
The lady. The color of that is what I think. Okay, let me have I still have some purpose with it. I like it.
And Allgaier to the lead.
The message from the boss, Justin Allgaier delivers.
Don't sleep on Brandon Jones because he's up there too. Damn, that was.
Ooh. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. So you need position to look like the track's wet. Is it me or is it track wet?
Yep.
You hear Coleman right there telling Justin Allgaier that he's to get as aggressive as he can, knowing that weather's coming. I'll tell you what I see on the radar, though. We're going to lose more racing ahead. I like the position he's in. I think he's got plenty of racing left to do. We'll see whose car stays good on the lower run.
All right, so Allgaier's got the lead from Kyle Larson. He's got Brandon Jones there in third. And then Taylor Gray is right there too. This race hasn't been overall that bad. Some people thought it was going to suck because there's going to be little to no passing. Well, this race has proven otherwise.
Here's what's interesting to me. Two drivers in this race that have won on the oval in Indianapolis. Allgaier in the Xfinity Series last year's Brickyard 400, Kyle Larson. They're running 1-2. And Brandon Jones, great track for him. He's not going away. And Connor Simmons staying in the game in the 88. And Brandon Jones looks really good right now. The way his car is into the center, really corner into 3 and 4. The 17's got a little bit of a run though. He does, but I think Kyle is potentially backing off a little bit and trying to generate a run.
Larson.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are already saying that Larson's probably going to win this race anyway, no matter what happens. That's fine. Also, Amtrak 772 late far out.
Sandwich up to third, big move inside, Brandon Jones, 88, not done. Well, and that's a teammate to all guys. So to me, if I'm Larson now, you got a little different race because Zilch might not go with you. He can pull that side by side. You saw Zilch earlier in the race. Plus, Allgaier passed the leader of the race, so he's going to have some decisions to make if it comes down to that. And what's happening here? Brandon Jones not going to make some position. I'm going to try and really help that 80 as much as I can to get back to the 17 to 7. And then who knows what happens if you keep racing one of the fronts and you're Catherine Lando is going to pit stop here. Larson out just a little bit wider than Justin.
Oh, another thing from last night's truck race. Unfortunately, Stuart Friesen was disqualified and he lost his podium finish. Sucks, especially for it to happen on his birthday, and for it to sucks to happen on his birthday and his it was like 300th start or something. So yeah, that fucking sucks. 21 to go. So, oh yeah, Mayer's led the most laps so far. He's led only 32. Almirola's the only Toyota that's led a lap in this race, I think. Anyone else led? No. If we somehow make it to the end before the I think when 12 years ago when Regan Smith won at Michigan for Junior Motorsports, that during that race, it started raining not long after he won the. He's cautioned through.
does rain, and the race ends this way, and you go back to that restart, how satisfying for all Allgaier. You know, I mean, you said it, you're going against one of the best, yeah. And you're able to I think for junior motorsports to celebrate their 100th win with the guy that's one of the choices.
And of course, they can't.
I think it would just be awesome to see that.
Seems like
Good, Mom.
And he already did like this in between the banana and this and the Christmas with Bermuda. And that was it.
Well, it's 1 gallon. That's not very much.
They say this prayer is like it's not putting anything that I cannot see. Maybe this
It's like a mist.
no,
Depends on
I
what you
take out
use.
the thing like that. I cannot see much before this water. That's a good tree to do. So you did the thing there? And you think?
What?
Spray with vinegar?
No. I never sprayed anything.
They don't have it.
No, I didn't do anything on the
One
one.
I did with the expensive one she made with the killer. That also. That's expensive one, but it works. Maybe if I try that vinegar, acidic vinegar.
oh, so that was Junior Motorsports' first win.
Sugar, I mean, vinegar, acid.
And you look at what they built at Junior Motorsports, and not only the number of drivers who want to
Well, NASCAR can't keep the race going for more than all the way to the end because the weather cautions out for rain.
wonderful careers. I just think right here, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, William
I
Byron
water
wins
down for the
2017. He goes on to win the championship.
Flooded.
So just done so many cool things over the years, not just winning the races, but winning
Finally,
championships
that's it.
and setting drivers off to go bigger and better things. I said the same thing, Adam. They've given a lot of guys
And I put
opportunities
the right
at this level to
not
go
how
on
the
and do
fruit
even
are
more.
big, but inside
That's
the
the other
rat
difference.
and
Like if this
bag
team, he
inside
was with
already.
a team earlier.
Look at the fruit, they're big.
So it's not a part of this. He's like, no, this is all I started in 2008.
I
See
even
right there, everything
put it on here,
he's been able
this
to do
one
as a
in
coach.
brown
And
bag
can't
and
make
fish.
fair. Kelly says, absolutely, obviously, you
I
know,
put it the full load.
so many family members throughout different parts of the
Maybe
organization
what
over the
happened
years. It's really cool what
they
they've been
don't
able to
put
build
much bag in there.
at Junior Motorsports.
Huh?
That rain is
Right.
This one
Allgaier
is-
has officially led the most laps, led 33.
Yeah, the whole I put
the word we are getting.
powder the
NASCAR
whole
feels changing about
long
this race.
before.
But we're not going to have a lot of time
And I
left.
started
18
the
to go
water.
right now. All Allgaier leading. Good caution of the afternoon.
If you feel held back by the weight of financial decisions, we
In
can
the
give you
room,
the
I
tools
have
that
some
great value gives you personalized guidance to improve your planning,
plus I
savings,
will
taxes,
get some
so
military
you can
and
find
put
your
some
way to money.
it
It's
needs to be transferred. They transferred
Are
it.
you sick and tired dressing to
Can it
start out
really
racing
give
and
me
fade brown over time?
put in a big container and they will have a starting for a gun.
There's one more that's on the garage. Did you use that already?
No, the one that's for race ground or in ground. Yeah, I can use that for something. Yes, they have a street too. I want to try anything there that there is a need to do down with it. Yes, this can with here. This was with line up with the field. This will need to be in a ring.
Take on the Texas Tailgaters tomorrow at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, live only on the CW. Tuesday, NXT on the CW brings Big Eagles today in March.
Kalau masih ada berapa yang jadi berbeda untuk kamu gaya wanita itu go over there. Kamu ada lima culture back gitu. I think for planning years, but she wants to plan this Apple trip.
Reaching your financial goals can feel impossible.
That's one of those things that I'm pretty maybe planning
So you can find your
by now.
Go to Target or Walmart. They have canning jars.
Yes, sir.
They have grocery stores. They have Safeway. Maybe Food
No,
for
I
Less.
need some. Isang kalaman ko kahit ba
He would love to wash this thing out, be done, take the
kasi kinipigyan ng dropping din ng kalaman ko. I would like to look at the roasted property there, mother. So, yeah, that's not nice to really go there and find. So, if we get up and give it away, I'll take it, but not to go there and now.
Yeah, Lodi School, they start next Friday, April, August 1st. Lodi starts August 1st. Lodi schools start August 1st. Stockton starts July 31st. Next week.
Look at that, I'm going to the theater in August. It's flooding there, I'm going to
So,
like when we went to the trip, in September, after it's okay. Later on, the rain, flooding, and it's like, it was nice that they all put some, along the street, they all put some covers that connect to some in West House across the street. Yeah, so all the people, even some passing through the inside the shade.
It's going to be spicy. I'm not sure if they
Nice.
Justin that's the
But
one
they did
producing the spice, but it's going to get
It's
spicy.
like the people came before.
So coming back to the choose with
And
15.
you know, young Philippine used to be Prince.
And it would also be the
Governor from the governor before too. Work for the governor doing Prince something,
lined up.
you know, making her expensive sit on
You know what? You do that. Let's just say Allgaier goes to the bottom and so
the immediately.
Larson goes to the outside with Brandon Jones, a veteran driver behind him, and it was Jones that really did a pretty good job on that last restart.
When he did that, the building with the place of thing and the Bukulan, and said, those are in the mountain.
Right, but I'm telling you, this situation, you need to help.
They have to hurry up where
And listen, when you look at that last
winter
restart,
time.
Larson had to defend Sam Mayer behind him. Allgaier will
Well,
have to
the
do
rain
that.
showers haven't quite hit the track.
I think you can trust him for
It's
a lap
sunshine.
or two until they get kind of spread out. The one thing I'll say about being on the outside is if someone is able to go to the inside and make it through wide as the outside car, you can be in a really vulnerable position
All right,
at that point. Which makes this so difficult. It seems like they're almost even. I'd say the bottom, in my mind, makes more sense. For a reason, the outside just has incredible leverage. I get really nervous in these situations.
There's a space, a restaurant, a building with people saying,
Right. If I choose the bottom and I lose it, I still feel like I did it right.
Time for the choose.
regularly submitting the people, the group of people.
All right. So Allgaier choosing the inside. I mean outside.
From ideally
Remember last
year
year,
early,
when they're coming back to the restart, and Brad Keselowski's leading, right? Runs out of fuel, pulls down. Larson pulls up inside lane, grabs the race lead from Ryan Blaney, the control car, and goes on to win the Brickyard 400. I like the spotter batting with him and not second guessing him. How about the 17 camp, Dylan?
Yeah, let's get a quick word with Adam Hall. All right, you guys are here to win. That's what you told me today. So what's on the table? What's fair game here on this restart? Yeah, I'd say it's all fair game. Justin gave us the bottom, so I like 88 pushing us. Glad we get another shot out here. I'm sure he's hungry. I'm sure he's
drive it for direct and force to force.
By the way, Adam is a native of Effingham, Illinois, which is about 2 hours from here. This was the first place he ever came and saw
There's a something sitting out Mormon yard sticking out of the BNSF line. It's got a black engine on it.
So let's go to last year here at Indianapolis. 16 to go. Look at this. That's just crazy. Such a heart race. Andrew Brothers in the 5. Parker Racewalk 31. Josh Williams in the 11. And I would say, too, it's going to be good for you to go, force you to go for the restart here.
All right, coming to the restart.
More cautions here for sure.
No. These drivers just need to be patient. That's what they.
Keep an eye on that idiot Connor Phillips. What he decides to do here down in front could dictate who's the winner of this race.
All right, 14 laps to go here at the line.
Brandon Jones had to defend earlier. I think if he pulls out, it not only hurts the 17, but it'll hurt the 88 as well.
Here we go.
Bam was all over Tillerton, and he wanted connecting to the 7 really well. Fans protecting the net, long roll, and touching. Zillage stayed with the 17. I like that decision.
Ooh.
And their chances. 17's got a size advantage right there. And here comes Allgaier.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, how are we still green?
Oh. Dang. Oh.
How are we? See, turn 2 bit another driver in the ass again.
Oh. You didn't hear what they said about who got through into the wall there.
13 laps to go.
Wow. I don't know how we're still green, but we're going for it.
Well, that's still good. It's not like you crash.
Yeah. Well, knowing NASCAR, they'll throw cautions for things. Oh yeah, that was one of my dark horse. Yep, nice job. You just. Yeah, Jones got a tire rub from that. Oh. Let's see what this top 10 looks like. All right. Wow, we got Dean Thompson in the top 10 now. Yep, and there goes the camera.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
12 to go now. Allgaier's done for the day. Yeah, they ain't fixing that. Fuck. Yep. Yeah, that car's not going to race anymore.
Well, Jason Ratcliffe, after all that went down, the crew chief of the 54 came out and told his drivers that apply everything we have learned all weekend and start to chip away at it. We've got time here, coming to 10 laps to go, so not super urgent yet, but when I spoke to Taylor before the race and asked him how he was going to pass cars, he started.
All right, coming 10 laps to go. Yeah, Larson made a little contact with the 7.
Actually, he was super fast in practice until he actually spun out and hit the wall. If you look at just Dale Jr. talking about what happened there. Eric's got a fast car. We've seen all weekend. They race repair that car. They have. The one thing that the advantage that Zilch has is he's been in this position earlier in this race, kind of knows what to expect. Taylor has not been in this position, trying to time out that run. Exactly, what is it you feel like as you get right on it? Where do you time that out? Oh, as you see the
Up. Whoa, the 20. Oh! Oh, what? Oh, my God. Yeah. He just fucking. Wow. Almirola just put the bumper to the 21, and Almirola just put the bumper to the 21, and the next thing you know, he just right hooked him. Wow.
Did anything wrong. I think that the roles for Berthoff would have done the same thing. So a little bit of frustration, I understand, because they're wrecked. Let's take a look at it right here. Just in the 19.
Look at this.
Right here, getting into 3. Just not close enough, but he gets to the rear, lower. That's that air that you see all the time. These Xfinity cars. There's the slide.
Yep, he just retaliated.
Yeah, I think we'll all see that a little bit differently. I don't think NASCAR, but yeah, I think that.
Oh.
For sure, because it looks to me like it's straight there for a second. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated by this area. Potentially.
You got 8 to go.
The train is on level grade and is in one piece on a straight track. 0 highway crossings cut. Train type is manifest. The weather is clear. Crew has verified that both the engineer and conductor agree the securement requirements have been met. Over. All right, I appreciate it. I got you down. Did your van show up yet? Over. All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it.
Damn, what a shame for all. See that? Yeah. Hey, there's a BNSF train sitting. There's a BNSF train sticking out of BNSF's Mormon. It's called Mormon. It's probably Canadian. I see it. The bar still using it. Gives me a Caltrain. This crossing gives me. especially with that has a it could be lots of home. Could
It was the love they showed me. It's why I'm give it back and pass it on.
yeah.
Because it's the assist you don't see on the highlight reel.
Red flag is out. Oh my god.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
You've been running the perfect race. And get National Deputy of Physical. So you can pay less than you owe, less time than you think. The live racing finances, National Deputy of You. Visit nationaldeputys.com. In addition to the playoffs, we're still not clear on the racetrack. We're not getting rain here in Indianapolis. So NASCAR has put the red flag in the air. Stop cars on the back straightaway. Connor Zillage is leading this thing. Dial up number 88. Hey, Connor, it's Jamie. You got a copy? Well, first off, I'd just like to know your perspective of that restart with Kyle Larson and your teammate Allgaier. What did you see from your perspective?
Yeah, I think Justin was running tight down on the bottom and just got, took a little side force away from him on his door and Larson got a little loose and take off and stuff. So they've had a little bit of a racing but kind of reminds me of what I was running third behind the 7 and the 17 and they did a very similar thing and that kind of won me that race and then just put me in a spot to win today and now I have a little deja vu from last week.
Well, speaking of winning, I think about the role that the 88 team has been on for the last 7 or 8 weeks, the wins that you have. But I also think back to your first big win, the Rolex 24, being able to win at Daytona Special. Where's Indy rank for you in that lineup?
Man, it would be up there. There's not quite anything on catching the brakes. I haven't gotten to do it before yet, but today would be a great day to start that tradition.
And what about hitting JRM, Dale Jr., Kelly, everybody at the shop, get that 100th win? Like, how special is that for you?
Yeah, I know Dale wants us to get it today because I don't think he can come to the track next week. Yeah, it would be an honor to get that 100th win for JRM and just be a part of something really, really special. There's not a lot of teams that have gotten to that milestone, so I'm very proud to be a small part of it and very grateful that I got the opportunity to race for them this year.
Yeah, well, no doubt. I got to tell you, Connor, I've known you since, racing karts at the track there in Mooresville, pitted next to you and your dad, and to be able to see your transition and watching you today leading the race at Indy.
So yeah, Eric Almirola gave Austin Hill a bump into turn 3. Austin Hill saved it, but then he turned left on Almirola and right hooked him into the outside wall in turn 4. So yeah, so basically Austin Hill retaliated. They look a rainbow. Yeah, they're yep. Yeah, people on Twitter are calling for NASCAR to suspend him instantly. Austin Hill. I mean, Austin Hill, he has talent, but he drives like a dick. Yeah, this is why I have a hard time rooting for drivers, especially when they do dumb shit like this. Don't mind me, but it's just frustrating to watch. I don't care who it is or how much money they have. Either way, you don't do that dumb shit. No matter how safe the cars are, no matter what sport it is, you don't do that. And also on top of that, that's another caution we're wasting more caution. We're wasting laps that could have been run under green too.
I gotta ask you, Algar really wanted to be the one to get the 100. Obviously, you're battling some of the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. We saw Justin get out of the car. You gave him a hug. What words did you share with him in that disappointment?
I'm so proud of the restart. I told him on that, coming to that restart, he lost the lead, and I said, hey, get yours drop, tons of grit, fired off in there on the outside. You're gonna have more grit than you've had all day. And he battled and got the lead back. So I'm just really proud of him. And I told Mr. Hendrick just now, he's texting me about that wreck on too, and I said, we've done this a long time. You put good race car drivers in good cars, they're going to run together and sometimes wreck together. Larson's a guy that's going to lay it on the line. I know it wasn't intentional, and it hurts, but racing for the lead, he's racing for the win too, and it is what it is. We've seen that. I've been in this
mad,
a
I
long
know.
time, seen
He's being
a lot of
nice.
crazy things happen, but
Yeah,
I hate it for Justin because he wants to do it. He's been our he's kind of our the cornerstone of our company for so many years. Just very dependable and reliant, and so great to our partners all over the years. And he wants to do these things.
What Larson had to say.
But, maybe it don't happen today. Maybe next week.
Hey, let me show you what
I won't be
happened.
in the race next week. I got another commitment, but I'll be at the Glen if we have time to win there. We'll win there.
And finally, we've heard you chime in on the radio here and there for your teams. If we go back green, what are you going to tell Hunter in these closing laps?
I don't think I need to tell him anymore. Sometimes I see something. I think the one thing I would like to.
Yep. Austin Hills had it saved, and then he just came down and just hooked it.
When you arc the corner,
How do you do that?
headlight for the guy behind you. That's probably what's keeping the 54 close in the draft.
Of course he would,
If he could, shut
gonna
out
put
the
it
entry and
top.
shut out the air to that left right headlight on the 54 a little bit. I'd like that, but that keep him a little further back, at least for my comfort.
Best of luck.
Was it intentional or was that
Yes,
accident?
He was trying to move him out of the way for a spot. That wasn't working.
And Carson won.
Yeah, but he
And
takes
I
both
love
of them
how
out.
Carson received all of that knowledge. And Dale even said, I don't want to overload.
besides, it's hard to wreck someone without wrecking yourself too.
Well, he didn't have to do that. Why'd you come down on him?
Let's go down to Carl.
Yeah, here with Eric Almirola, who just exited the medical center. Obviously, a lot happening between you and the 21 there. What exactly happened?
That's race car. Young Life Toyota GR Super was so fast today. We missed the balance a little bit to start the race, and we worked on it. Had an unfortunate mishap on pit road, and we lost a lot of spots and came out 15th. But we were making a lot of progress going back forwards, and thought we still had a shot to win. So that's what I'm most proud of. I want to focus on the positive. We had such a great night last night with a bunch of Young Life folks. Talked a lot about J.D. Gibbs, told a lot of stories about him, and really felt like we were going to have an opportunity to get some race today and pay all the glory to Jesus Christ and honor J.D. Gibbs, and just didn't end up that way.
Do you think it was intentional, and will you go talk to Austin after this?
Oh, it was definitely intentional. He blocked me 3 times. I finally got him loose and through. He had damage on the nose, so he was really slow in the corners. And so it was time to go. I mean, we're coming to 10 laps to go or 9 laps to go, and the leaders are starting to put a gap on us, so it's time to go. And I got him loose, and yeah, he just turned left and hooked me in the right rears. Honestly, one of the biggest hits in my entire NASCAR career. Very reminiscent of the hit I took when I broke my back. So glad I'm okay. Thankful to everybody back at the shop and Joey and Jason for building amazing race cars and making a mistake. Disappointed. Felt like we had a shot to win. I have so much fun every time I run these races. We have great race cars, and I love doing it. It's just unfortunate that guys like that, especially that guy, he stood up in front of a meeting at Martinsville and said he was going to be a role model for all the young kids to look up to and racing etiquette. And I think that's kind of laughable after that one.
Thank you. Glad you're okay. Adam?
Yeah, thanks, Carla. We just received word that NASCAR has said to the 21, we're going to hold you 5 laps for reckless driving. To you, the reaction to what Almirola said.
Well, I don't think that's harsh enough, I would say. I mean, if you ride Ursula, we set an example of what what those penalties should be. His car is already torn up. They can park him the rest of the day. It's not really going to change the outcome of the race. And as Parker and I have sat here and watched the replay over and over again,
you don't want to jump to conclusions, but unfortunately for Austin, the more times you watch it, it just looks worse each time it looks. And also, Parker, as we listen to Eric kind of give the interview and talk about, well, yeah, I blocked me a few times before, there's always a little bit more to the story, but it just, yeah, that's not good for Austin Gale. It clearly looks like he hung a left and right rear view, and that's just not acceptable.
It's not acceptable, especially at these speeds and this high speed of a racetrack. We've seen drivers be suspended for that before, and it's just definitely something you don't want to see. It's sort of one of the unwritten and unwritten rules, especially among drivers, of just that you don't go that far. Let's take a listen to 21 radio.
They could go from NASCAR. That is beautiful. Sideways, I go to get back to the left, it gets blocked to the left, and can run into the 19.
Well, I don't think that's going to help at all. You know, this situation that he's in, and he clearly, I mean, he's the only one that knows what happened in that situation. But I would tell you that, you know, I think that we'll find out from social media tonight what all the other drivers think as well. As you watch this, you do see Austin lose control right here. They're going to go into the corner.
It's right here, he gets sideways, right? This is where the report that when we saw it real time, I think we felt like there's maybe this, that there's that where the car is so straight, it's obviously under control, and then it's a hard left, where you can obviously see the 19 in his purview. You can see who the 19 is. That just looks, as the others look back.
As a judge, that's a hard sell. And I just don't think many people are going to see.
Yellow's back out.
Just got where they're cranking the engine. Good news. Now we go back down to
Also, there's something else that's happening.
Obviously, you and Larson racing for the win there with 15 to go. What did you see? It looked like Larson got loose there.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll go back and look at it and figure it out. I think for our team, you know, everybody's in sports. Yeah, I'm really hopeful that we're always welcome for our 17. I really hope that at least one of the junior sports are able to.
Also, I've been hearing lately that Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are talking about merging.
Yeah. Oh, there's something I saw.
I also heard that there were rumors a year or two ago that BNSF and Canadian National were going to merge, but that deal never fell through.
Unfortunately, you know, Indianapolis is one of those places that it doesn't take much to have an incident like that. And unfortunately, I'd rather be sitting on the racetrack right now, waiting for this rain to clear than to be standing in the medical center. But again, proud of our team. Whether it's us or not, it doesn't matter. Getting that 100-win flag would be extremely special, and I know that we've had a team that can't do that. I'm disappointed we're not able to be the one to do it today.
Yeah, we heard from Dale Jr. earlier, too, talking about your cornerstone type of guy for this. He was disappointed, but said he was very proud of you for being able to get the race lead back. What does that mean for him to say that?
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed myself for losing it, and then to be able to get it back and to manage the race like we were able to there, it was a lot of fun. And you know, Dale's, you know, this whole team of Junior Motorsports is kind of an extension of who Dale Jr. is and what he means to the sport and to the sport of NASCAR, but really the sport of auto racing. And I'm so thankful to have had the opportunity to be here for as long as I have. And, you know, the 25 wins, I guess, that I've had at Junior Motorsports, right? To be almost a quarter or a quarter of the wins that this company has been a part of. Those are huge numbers to me, and I think that's why today is so special.
Why?
If Connor can hold it off, or not, it's amazing up there.
Because
that's why
it's supposed to go in the toaster.
Just the progression of our team and our company, the amount of wins we've had this season.
That's a rice cake.
It's really special.
I mean, you don't have. If you want it toasty, then go ahead and toast it. I mean, you can eat plain. You don't have to toast it.
Like I said,
If you hear that.
There's only a keep in if you don't toast it.
But how does it taste though?
We know Larson.
Put some peanut butter or butter on it or something on it.
I did put peanut butter.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm just not a fan of eating burnt stuff. I don't want to get cancer.
oh, you don't want it?
Yeah.
You don't want it?
And win again at Indy, and you know, took the high road.
Also,
Look at these drivers in the top 5. You got Zilla
Not
trying
that
to
bad.
number 100. You got Taylor Gray, who's never won in his career. You got Sam Mayer,
I heard someone that eats burnt food like that.
He went over to Ford. Ford is when
If you want, just take the burnt stuff, you know, you want to scrape it off?
What?
Just scrape it, take
think about all the runner-up finishes and
Hold it over
victory would
the,
mean
hold it
for
over the
him
garbage
walking
can.
into the playoffs.
And just strip
And
the
then
burn part off.
through the last few
Cameron,
weeks,
just strip the burn part off.
it's been a great turnaround. Yeah.
Cameron, go
And
strip
for
the
him,
burn
he
part
able to
off.
do it
Yeah.
here. So, you know, the favorites are going to be up front because we know the importance of clean air. We've seen it all day long. There's some really, really good storylines inside the top five. And oh yeah, sixth prior to the choose is number 17, Kyle Larson.
Not out of it. Just, 5 laps here is eternity around this place. Especially if there's multiple restarts. How crazy this race has gotten late in stage 3. At 17, still got a shot. So we're going to come to the choose here sooner or later, Parker. The lead has been from the outside. However, the last time the leader got wrecked by being on the outside. So, I mean, I'm still taking the inside if that's my choice. Like if I get an option. See what he does. You like the inside or the outside? That's what I just care about who's pushing. I'm really more about who's pushing. I think the outside, looking on paper, is smart choice. Or internally, gives you the best leverage choice we see now 7. But what happened to him was a cautionary tale. Not put yourself in that position, right?
All right, let's look ahead. Next Saturday, we're doing it again. Short track race in Iowa. Big 5 races to go to the playoffs. When we put the green flag in the air, coverage begins. NASCAR Countdown Live, CW, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Sam Mayer won there a season ago. Really good short track race in the field. Be an entertaining Saturday evening in corn country. And we look forward to bringing it to you on the CW.
Are you waiting for me to give you that?
My man, whoa, I'm gonna go after the race.
Based on
Okay, that's a bit relaxing. Don't forget that for tomorrow, right?
What?
End of the month.
Something like this past week, today's the 26th, Mom.
Oh, it's only 26.
This is July 26th, Mom, Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Bear's going to take the
I
inside.
put it 25 and I didn't see my bill.
Yeah, yesterday
I
was
was hurrying. Yeah, no, I can't just for the month.
And you look at our bumper, we talked about the top 6 and
That's it, low.
17, Sammy Smith there in 7th, the winner earlier
Yeah,
this year.
Ebony is the one in charge right now.
He's 8th, but maybe as important as trying to get up there and win the
Oh, you
race.
cooked that one? That's the only one left?
We're having another
Yeah.
good point today. Daniel Nye, top 10 here last year, is in the top 10. Pete Thompson,
I don't think
another
another
rookie that just continues to make things right for that lap race.
Yeah, going better when they come outside, stick to my.
There they are, 13 and 15. Harrison and Jeff Burton separated by 2 positions on track and 5 points in the bubble. This will be 5 races to go.
So yeah, the bar pass is at is working Mormon Yard right now. It's got 2 Canadian nationals. It's got like 8 or 9 engines at the front.
That's good, many races to go. Sheldon Creed is going to have a little trouble here.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to sacrifice the P42 leader for this, for these CNs, just to let you know.
I don't think that car would favor well in Clean Airs. Connor, listen to you. I think it's the safer choice right here for him, especially with Sam being behind him. And I don't know that on the initial push, Creed behind the 54 that it's going to hurt him, but
All right, let's try this again. Hey, Mark. Doing good. Hope you're having a good day today. By the way, I hope y'all are having a great Saturday today. Also, another thing, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but because I started close to the start of the race. As you've probably seen this past week, it's been a very rough week in the entertainment industry. We lost a lot of good folks. We lost Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show. We lost the legendary Ozzy Osbourne and wrestler Hulk Hogan this past Thursday. Ozzy passed on Tuesday. May all of them rest in peace, and thoughts and prayers go out to their families and all that. That's all I have to say. But that's just life. Live life to the fullest, as they always say.
What's the best for him? I think the best decision for Sam is to commit to the 88 or at least to have a lap right here.
All right, looks like we're gonna make it to the end of this race without the weather. Yeah, we're not gonna let Mother Nature rain on this parade. That's for sure.
And if he pulls out, like we saw the 88 do earlier, protect, then Sam has to protect. So there's just a lot of factors that are going through Connor's mind right now, and a lot of it that's out of his control.
Yeah. You can turn it off, please. Thank you. All right. We're gonna restart with 4 laps to go at Indianapolis. Here we go. Hope we can make it. Hope we make it. And Taylor Gray is going to get a push from the 00. Oh, wow. That's a bold move by Taylor Gray. Keep in mind, these guys are both rookies. Oh, nope. He's. Yeah. Come on, get out of the way. Rude piece. Rude. All right, coming to three to go. 3 to go. Oh my God, look at them back there. Mayer's looking to the inside of the 88. Come on, Taylor Gray's never won the Xfinity Series. He's going to push him. Mayer gives the 54 a push. 2 to go. You have to break the draft. Oh, contact. 2 to go. Mayer's. Yep, there he goes. Fuck! All right, white flag, 1 lap to go. Here we go, 1 lap to go. Come on, Mayer. Ryan Sieg up to 5th. Yeah, it's over. Well, this is going to be a historic win for Junior Motorsports. Dang, Taylor Gray almost so close. Wow. Connor Zilish, this is going to be his 3rd win in a row, and he's going to score Junior Motorsports' 100th. This is going to be the 100th win for Junior Motorsports. Dang, Taylor Gray almost won.
Go, Junior.
Ryan Sieg, 5th. Nice. William Sawalich, Daniel Dye. So your top 10 is Connor Zilish, Sam Mayer, Taylor Gray, Kyle Larson, Ryan Sieg, William Sawalich, Sammy Smith, Daniel Dye, Jesse Love, and Dean Thompson. Matt DiBenedetto finished 11th in that banana car. Let's go. I think Sheldon Creed dropped all the way back to 17th. And here's all the drivers that got the DNF. Yeah, well, I hope Taylor Gray gets an opportunity one of these days. Wow, that was a solid race. It wasn't completely perfect, but hey, we somehow made it to the end somehow. I did pick Connor Zilish to win this race somehow, and he pulled it off. Wow. Nice one. Zilish. Nice one. Wow. Yeah, let's go. Nope, Junior wins at the Brickyard as a team owner.
Let me tell you, if you win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the debate is absolutely over. If there ever was a debate, this kid is something special.
Well, Zilish is the real deal, that's for sure.
To the Brickyard, and he gets to kiss the bricks. A belated 19th birthday celebration for Connor Zilish.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we made it to the end of this race without any weather delays. Great race. Intensity picked up there at the end, and when Allgaier made that mistake, yep, that was pretty much what changed the whole race. And then the whole thing with Almirola and Austin Hill, I'm sorry, but yeah, Hill needs to be suspended for that. So yeah, good race. Congrats to Connor Zilish on the win. Dang, he definitely had to earn that one for sure. Congrats to Junior Motorsports on their 100th win as a team. Man, usually I don't keep track of team wins, but man, didn't realize until a while ago that they were inching in on 100 wins as a team.
I don't even have words to explain
Wow.
how much it means. And I know it probably means more to Dale and Kelly and the people who have been around for, over 10 years and have built this team into what it is.
Let's hope. Let's see how tomorrow goes.
And I'm very grateful to be a part of it. So Dale's over there waving the flag, and I'm ready to get celebrated with him and congratulate him.
Well,
I want to ask you about racing to 54. You got 2 and 1.
Well, can't wait to see how tomorrow goes. I hope tomorrow we can get the whole race, and if not, I'll see y'all Monday, but we'll see. All right, Shahir, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye, man. Peace out.